Change your attitude, Ghana needs. Change your attitude, Ghana needs. Change your attitude, Ghana needs. Yes, you are your woman, dear, and your crowd. Yes, you are money, dear, and your crowd. Yes, you are your woman, dear, and your crowd. Yes, you are money, dear, and your crowd. Drop food, your pan and piano. Now, so Ghana, you better show us. In my department, and see a yet, a fire soup, a man, penny, make press upon bunny in the science, and you use this also by Peter Mobaya, a swap for Nick Cress upon bunny, and the science, and you use this also by say, you will lie your coffin for the papa, and I say, praise upon bunny, and you use this also by America, but not Nasa America. One empty, or best sales. So you better change your attitude, Ghana needs. 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 Yes, you are over there and your crowd. Yes, you are money there and your crowd. Yes, you are over there and your crowd. Yes, you are money there and your crowd. Yeah, wait, Nettie, and one was a Canada so prayer prophecy. When you mean a Shirayan, Wamayan, Asasa, not stress about one or my eating. Yes, a cocoa, Sika cocoa, Diamond, oil, timber, bauxite, not stress about one or my eating. I was on my different with the affair prophecy. Now, so my Netiana from as soon as a prayer drop in things, now printing so I got to as Mrs. Super 100 yeah, 2 4 for the crap, yeah, 2 4 I'm a beginning super, yeah, 2 4 GCB crap, yeah, 2 4 some man super, yeah, 2 4 I'm on your poor super, yeah, 2 4 Central needs a crack, yeah, 2 4 I hear me be crashing, yeah, 2 4 Police needs a crack, yeah, 2 4 Soldier needs a crack, yeah, 2 4 Lawyer needs a crack, yeah, 2 4 Doctor needs a crack, yeah, 2 4 Nurse needs a crack, yeah, 2 4 As I'm no crying to 7 One and say, oh man, Maka, teacher needs to crack, yeah, 2 4 I suffer being super, yeah, 2 4 Marlon needs to crack, yeah, 2 4 Driver needs to crack, yeah, 2 4 Already needs to crack, yeah, 2 4 Fire service needs to crack, yeah, 2 4 Custom needs to crack, yeah, 2 4 I'm need to crack. And check cry. Video be a trendy pa a colabia or Nina on fish school. Now the Indian shades. Now, we come from Portia, what's the baby? Or Basse or Boson. Until Onaga say Estimu Pine, was in Pine, and what we need and penny Pabaco. Jamebois. I don't know about MC. Also under a Jumura. Omni Simua, Sebi, Omoba, and a penny for a agent just one man. On Babahena, Sebi. On my Pequania.
Minister is interested, she's interested.
Oh, okay.
And she why? Number point. No one can go. Why? I don't mean about you, I didn't share Jesus. Would you know when I'm so wise? Why I do? Minister, so for so whom TV or channel over Hawaii. Regional minister, so it's not so whom. Regional minister, between 10 and 11.
Rice. Darling boy, I chose car.
And now we are Alaji.
Darling boy, I chose Scania. We no, and you'll be an bit my deal.
Why? Okay, madam.
Apalawa kumao. Unianka. Usunu. Sawa akuma apalawa. The way chino onu usuru. I say we send video in there. I say we say on top that. Na make us on no near the doshi chini suru.
We know when you know Mbuna. Mbuna. This going.
The national security has made a massive bust, seizing a large unspecified amount of US dollars and Ghana cedis, including other counterfeits, hidden in 12 20-footer shipping containers. The containers were tracked to a warehouse at Sappiman in Ega West municipality, where a special operation was conducted after a tip-off. The cleverly concealed currencies, mostly bundles of US dollars, was found in wooden boxes filled with cement. Other boxes opened in the warehouse during the operation revealed extra currencies stashed in boxes that are barricaded with plywood and concealed with charcoal. According to the national security operatives involved in the operation, 2 containers are still on the loose, but state security trackers are hot on their trail. Meanwhile, a manhunt is underway for 4 suspects, including a ringleader known only as Alaji. The warehouse yielded even more shocking discoveries, including boxes of metals suspected to be gold bars, counterfeit notes in 50 and 100 cedis denominations, and fake Ghana Army uniforms and boots. The national security has made a massive bust, seizing a large unspecified amount of US dollars and Ghana cedis, including other counterfeits, hidden in 12 20-footer shipping containers. The containers were tracked to a warehouse at Sappiman in Ega West municipality, where a special operation was conducted after a tip-off. The cleverly concealed currencies, mostly bundles of US dollars, was found in wooden boxes filled with cement. Other boxes opened in the warehouse during the operation revealed extra currencies stashed in boxes that are barricaded with plywood and concealed with charcoal. According to the national security operatives involved in the operation, 2 containers are still on the loose, but state security trackers are hot on their trail. Meanwhile, a manhunt is underway for 4 suspects, including a ringleader known only as Alaji. The warehouse yielded even more shocking discoveries, including boxes of metals suspected to be gold bars, counterfeit notes in 50 and 100 cedis denominations, and fake Ghana Army uniforms and boots.
Established in 2011 as a satellite campus of the University of Cape Coast, the Anomabu Fisheries College, located in the Infantiman municipality of the Central Region, is nearing completion. The college is designed to equip students and industry practitioners with modern fisheries and aquaculture skills. Major facilities such as the administration block, lecture block, and hostel are at various stages of completion. Despite being nearly completed, the college had been abandoned with structural defect, rusty equipment, and overgrown vegetation. The college, with a capacity of accommodating at least 300 students annually, also boasts of a completed fish pond and a borehole with a water treatment plant. The college, when completed, will serve as a center of learning in fisheries and aquaculture, providing related courses such as short-term proficiency certificate courses to cover in-service training for practitioners in the sector, vocational courses for SHS graduates, tertiary diploma programs in fisheries, aquaculture, and expansion for SHS graduate, degree programs in fisheries, aquaculture, and extension for SHS graduate, 4 years post-SHS, 2 years post-diploma graduate programs at MSc, MPhil, and PhD levels. On February 5, 2025, the Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture, Emilia Arthur, visited the college to assess progress of work. She was convinced the Anomabu Fisheries College will be completed and open to public use sooner than later.
The structures are almost complete. In fact, the classrooms are ready, the laboratory is ready, the dormitories are ready, the admin block is ready, the principal's residence is under construction, the lecturer's residence is under construction. The roads, of course, need to be done. I see no reason why we should not complete this facility and operationalize it as soon as possible. I am certain that presenting this fact to the powers that be and making a case that we need to complete so we can operationalize the center will not fall on deaf ears.
The efforts of the minister led to a surprise visit by President John Dramani Mahama and Vice President Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman the following day.
Aha ya baby jine, why ye jesam, the baby so why ya wholesome. The why ye jesam chirade anamana ye tui, ofi yenra at a melsodo, na yenra Mahama do. Moho yina was the one I was a boom. Mayeta sede, siatete yembe wo apoyadra obohen. Emana ye womi, epui no the way. Oya dani kakranam, yedi fiobinuku.
The minister, Emilia Arthur, expressed joy and pride at the attention the college received from the presidency. The president's commitment to completing the project is clear.
Baby Edri, enya de den. Akasi e den kunya ne addition for table ne ade ebesisim. Na yenya ampa ama students no atrem. Na ne teacher for the bechere omo ade ne ade ye de bedum. Na ye akwan a e wo campus a na je se ye bia no na enkwada na ba no mo start e ade.
He instructed the Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture to work with the Finance Minister to secure funding for the college's completion.
It's Makache Fisheries Minister, Nyamincha de election year bia ye nye budget, ye train ma election year and san abine for abano na beye budget no. Enti afi budgeta ye be use no March and Finance Minister the big Parliament. Enti enkechi Makache Fisheries Minister so onka no ho no ntu anamo na one Finance Minister entrance. Nienche sika ye de beto adwuma so na ye wie ne bia no na chese phase 1 de ye wie afi na ye hwehwe sika ye behwe phase 2 na eka ho no.
With this renewed commitment, the Anomabu Fisheries College is poised to become a hub for fisheries education and training, driving growth and sustainability in Ghana's fisheries industry.
Meda obia se na ene muhu ye ha na yenkura no bone yenim se oka takrade a enye on the market circle on the takrade on the market circle enti yenim se ejumi baby edru a aka eyade a oyo haw e mata krade fo nyina enti enne ye ba se ye ne ahemfo ne takrade fo nyina be hia ne adam ase ene ade pa amoye maaye abatu onim na ansa ne ebekwa kodi se ejuma no na me se e o se me behwe market circle na mene contractor for no kasa ne nhwe kwan a yebetimi afa so na ejuma no atoado na yetimi awie na takrade fo enya homfa so enti ya behwe ni nyina o ma kyerɛkyerɛ ye bibia mu enti yesa konkran Friday a ebe ye ne contractor for no any Minister of Finance betnase ni ahwe enhyehyɛ a yɛbɛyɛ sɛ no bɛyɛ a yɛbɛtumi atoa adwuma no so enti sɛ nyame adom a ɛnkyɛ bia contractor no ɛne n'adwumayɛfoɔ ɔmbɛsan aba na ɔmo abɛtua adwuma no so na enya adwa no
sɛ woyɛ MPP ni mapa na wokɔto sɛ MPP foɔ anaasɛ MPP ni any NDC ni eko a boa MPP ni no na yembu NDC ni no na yembu ye. We are giving the EC 1 week 7 days. The EC must come and declare our candidate as the winner of the national election. If the NDC led by Mahama Ayariga will not be reasonable, no Matthias said, Ablekumanov, based on all the evidence available, the winner, no more margin somebody to trust some, they will continue. You are not going to allow the EC to collect. Asumbia dia sunjamu nyebi wa parliament. The IGP ayena against obeye hwan na nkrofoi akofo di nkwasiasam afitu asam a we will continue to demonstrate. Now we are LPP.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for this treasure space to make this statement before you and my colleagues. Mr. Speaker, as captured in the vote and proceedings of Friday, the 31st of January, paragraph 5 and page 7, you had cause to deliver a formal communication. With communication, you outline your displeasure on matters at the appointment committee on the evening of Thursday, the 30th of January, and the morning of Friday, the 31st of January. Mr. Speaker, indeed, your response to the event as a leader and the head of this assembly was indeed timely to assure the public that indeed this House is ready to uphold democracy and to do what is right in the eyes of the public. That notwithstanding, Mr. Speaker, I had ferried to your office a memo dated the 3rd of February 2025, where I raised some procedural concerns regarding the outcome of your communication. Mr. Speaker, to couch the matters that arose in proper perspective, on the said day, the Thursday, the 30th of January, as per the practice, we had agreed to proceed to vet some 4 nominees. Originally, we were supposed to do 3. This 4 later changed to 5. Around about 10 p.m. of the evening, we had indications from our colleagues in the majority that they intend to continue the vetting for more nominees rather than agreed. Mr. Speaker, on the corridors of the vetting room were many people, including nominees. Our understanding was that they had all been invited. Mr. Speaker, there was no room for us to discuss the way forward, which resulted in our decision as the minority to protest. Our intention was to have a peaceful protest to express our displeasure at the excesses of our colleagues in the majority. We acknowledge that in the process, the situation got out of hand, resulting in the outcome you commented upon. We hereby assure you that we shall, as the minority, cooperate with you in upholding the integrity and the dignity of this House. Mr. Speaker, we also want to assure you that we will undertake a deeper, and emphasis mine, a deeper consultation and commit to this with our colleagues. Suffice to state that from day one that Mr. President started ferrying his nominees to this House, we have given this government our utmost cooperation. Mr. Speaker, records will have it that this is the first time in the history of our democracy that the minority has given the government such a cooperation to the extent that nominees are getting their confirmation in record time. Indeed, Mr. Speaker, I am on record to have made an application to this House under Order 3. This has never happened by any minority leader in the history of our democracy. We believe in constructive criticism. We are not in any way in to disrupt government business, frustrate them, or undermine them. Both parties have been in government before and have been in opposition before. We know that it is not through disruption that would win us power come 2028. It is through active, constructive politicking. Mr. Speaker, we have become aware of the consequences of orders you have issued as a result of the formal communication you have given. But this is what we have to say, and I quote from Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice. Mr. Speaker, you remember the story of Shylock when he demanded his pound of flesh. A plea came from Portia, who was the supposed counsel for the debtor. Mr. Speaker, this is what he had to say, and I rely on it to mount the next line of my submission. That the quality of mercy is not strained, it droppeth as a gentle rain from heaven upon the earth beneath. It is twice blessed. It blessed him that gives and him that takes. Mr. Speaker, we cannot take your power to discipline from you. But we believe that when this is tempered with assurance that the way forward will be better, you will be able to reinstate our colleagues who temporarily have been denied access to this chamber and the precincts of Parliament. Ours is not to undermine your authority. After all, it is the confidence we had in you that made us, by consensus, to vote you into office. And we accept your authority. Mr. Speaker, we do not think that we should litigate this matter, even on procedure. We are more interested in the outcome, which is not a desired outcome. Today, I, on behalf of my caucus, would want to assure the public that such an action will not be seen in the public space again. Mr. Speaker, I take full responsibility as a leader on my side on all actions that took place. I will therefore conclude by inviting you, Mr. Speaker, to, in the circumstance and with assurances given, to consider a rescission of the decision you communicated to the House, as well as all consequential matters thereto. Mr. Speaker, without more, I shall thank you for hearing me and resume my seat. Thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker, the popular saying is that to err is human, to forgive is speakerly. Mr. Speaker, as you can see, I have replaced divine with speaker. That elevates you to an almost godly stature. My colleague, the minority leader, has spoken. He has recounted the happenings of Thursday and Friday. So, Speaker, it is a fact that the first time His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nominated the first time the first set of ministerial nominees were announced was on the 9th of January 2025. Today, Mr. Speaker, is the 4th of February 2025. We are not yet even 1 month into the administration of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. But, Mr. Speaker, we have vetted and approved a number of ministers, but overall, we have vetted and by the close of today, would have approved 42 ministerial nominees out of 60. The reason why we are even at 42 is because since Friday, we have not yet received any additional nominations. So in effect, we have finished vetting and hope to conclude the approval of 42 nominees to ministerial appointments. As a matter of fact, all those who have been nominated to serve as the cabinet of the government have actually been vetted and some approved by this House. This is a record performance that this House should be proud of itself. And we have done so in spite of the theatrics and the drama with the cooperation and support of our colleagues on the minority side. Process, there have been some incidents. They are regrettable. And so, Mr. Speaker, I will support the appeal of my colleague, the minority leader, that you temper justice with mercy. I agree that your decision to suspend some colleagues was timely, and I believe that it has been understood by the generality of Ghanaians as a step that restored the image of this parliament. And so, Mr. Speaker, I believe that your action has achieved its objectives. But as you can see, our colleagues are remorseful. Our colleagues accept your decision in good faith. And our colleagues are appealing to you to review your decision to suspend your suspension, to reconsider your decision to suspend. Mr. Speaker, it is not only members of the minority side that were suspended. In fact, the chief whip of the majority side was also suspended. So clearly, the conduct was on both sides. And I also, on behalf of my side, appeal to you to reconsider your decision and lift the suspensions so that our colleagues can join us, whilst the other measures that you are putting in place so that long term we can ensure the orderly conduct of business in this House is achieved. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the popular saying is that to err is human.
Honorable members, I'm sure the first thing you have realized is that I have restored the title Honorable. The day I read my former communication to you and proceeded to suspend the 4 members, I never used the term honorable. I have done so now because your leaders actually came to me to plead that I temper justice with mercy. If any of you here is not remorseful, please be on your feet. Honorable members, honorable member, you are not, please. Honorable member. Honorable members, it's important, it's very, very important, and I can tell you I understand and appreciate what is happening. This house is often referred to as a house of might and majesty.
In fact, kidney ekum ni papa na said kidney any liver esi say Ghana for no asa jama yade no obi aseda koto be gu Ghana ha na ekum nipa na eya ni ya wo problem bi me pese me mamu two example bi wunim pani baako bi me dem pani fom yenu eye example na me mo bi adin pani baako bi eyari stroke eda ho ena another pani baako bi nso eyari stroke eda ho na mo ye namfo na baako e stroke de no ofre honorable Elvis afri ye ankra when your judge nas de no when your pani bi honorable Elvis afri ye ankra minim say you know pani krona me kana sem no na so pani no honorable Elvis afri ye ankra e de ne ko ba bi me yesa ne yade but ninia ne de anana danfo ne de wose wonyi abibiduro ni ntoda so ti hwite mu de me ka tire on say eya na bibiduro nso no ahode wom entimo me yanyini me ka tire say when your kidney problem when your liver problem ya do wato dialysis so okomienu na wotwe okomiensa na wotwe Brasolak Natural Clinic menya dialysis no wo de Brasolak Natural Clinic na ma ho bosome se nyame tiase a wo be fro hene ba ka che ne se wo hene ba meja dialysis no opani ba ko the last time na me ne te ya ya na edi nkomo wo se say dialysis no kra wajai Solak Natural Clinic kidney aduro yanton wo ba ya be ya wo test aya wo lab ahwehwe mahu say ampa u kidney asay and u liver asay no mamu waduru mini emfa no ma ni agro me metetem say wo na se betatai wo be yese na mom wo ye nipa bia wasase we soa abro soa bosome mi yensa bia bosome na bia no e wo sa wonum kidney aduro ani liver aduro wonem bibi ahono ma no ha na mi gira hwehwe mu no mi hu ye yase ye fra no nya ahono na mi gira hwehwe mu amem hu se oh me ha ye me ha yi malaria ya teme no na de o mo se so kidney ya affected and our liver ya affected by the time we baba ho so no na asay minia check your kidney and your liver and na abrantie ba ko mi hu no 25 years old boy anya kidney problem ni liver problem aqua dialysis 4 times a week Brasolak Natural Clinic kwate wonni bi kura no abramo mo ncheke ohwe na omma waduro na no bi fa bo ho ban wo liver and wo kidney no eso mu na ye critical e wo so koda dialysis so wonni sika o de be that dialysis where you will die na kidney ni liver no e twaga na fo nkwaso pa eti je number we e bia na na fa wo e bia na wo teka mu besi fom e bia na wo hwe TV na betumi awia wo je number yi e 0553 93 2631 0553 93 2631 look enkomo ya me ni wo die wo e bia na wo die wo gie atinye pa wo se go jai e ho aduro bia ni ho wo die wo hene ba manim fefefe wo kumangra di wamf ode ne ho ba akopɛ manim fefefe sei no wo die hwɛ na mafɛreɛ kakra emra wanim na tuwa na monse wo hene ba aka me konum bia hwɛ me nom na anya yi a enya hwɛ look amanfo amanfo ta dada yense kidney yare ene liver yare eya abibiduro ene deba obi obeka sa bia no wa bon wanim ade kona kwhwehwe the causes of liver and kidney diseases na hwehwe mu hwɛ sɛ traditional or local or plant medicine ka ho Yanum yedudo frititio. Yedudo no yanum fritete. Na kidney ni liver yade ni ho. Etina make a say, sister, bra Solak Natural Clinic. Bra no one saw yade. Bra no one check one he. Wachira de ya watrase e wo kokomlemle. Royal Castle Road wo ben Harvard Senior High School no. Minu ya men fen wo man ni agro anya se wo be wuntem kwa. Owu de obi nim da wo be fa obi. But owu aye tumi si ano kwan so de. Re? Ba min kotu ade bi nkire wonim. Bible mu ni ya wa brante bi ya na ye friend Elijah. He was a very powerful man. Na Elijah Bible no mu okunkum bala konfo be de wo ho 400. No kunkum wo mu wiye ye no. En wo ba bi a ye friend Jezebel ka chen say, "Hey masa, akonfo na okunkum wo mu no. Wo kira sese na me de wo nam aman kraman." Elijah te ye no, odwane ye. Yesu Kristo, wo bebo na man yese yaku John the Baptist no, wo dwane ko sra so akirichiri baabi ekohintae. Etomre bia dwane enu ntina me ka chew se dwane free ntro ho, dwane free kontompo ho na kwaje wo kra nkwa. Obi ka kire wo se an kidney de wonu ma bibidran wo bowa. Solak Natural Clinic. Na wan saw yade kosohe. Didi ye ni kidney ase kodwo agi na wuo. Enu mpo no nyame ya adom a obeba nkwam. Je number ni biem 0553 93 2631 0553 93 2631. Family na me sore no mama ka se mu ntiro. Woko police hospital yawo herbal medicine department ye ka ho. Na womo de no de aka ho purposely because of say herbal medicine so no amanfo ba eya na omo pe no echen orthodox one no. Ghana ha asem ntiro. Enu nti na tobre bi eduro ne yakura no ayegitum anye yie. Hufuo nti kakra beba nti. Ma nkwa ho yiam. Tuana mompa ye beboa wo. Na je wo kra nkwa no kira yade bia anka obetumi atu ase wanku amwa anye mobo. Sanje number ne bi wo kira Dr. Penny Betrase e wo kokomlimli. Omo be Harvard Senior High School no. Omo number ne ye 0553 93 26 31 0553 93 26 31 TNBM 0553 93 26 31 Frewon na tuanamon na yakasa ba kubi wo ho nipa no fra hello watena me pesa me ba na me ba me moa me ho se me pa cha okokolebu e afro mu bi so mo se wo ba ya mo ahosen e ya mo ye dia ma ne ye yadodo wo ko Rage Hospital wo so bi o ko Rage Hospital no afra bi sa se me ba Rage na me ba me moa me ho sen munya sa ko hospital o ko aboa ho te se de o ko hospital bia no a na ko nyame te ase wo yade no wo mfam ba bia. In fact kidney ekum ni papa na said ye kidney any liver esi say Ghana fo no ase jama yade no obi aseda koto begu Ghana ha ena ekum ni pa na eya ni ya wo problem bi me pesa me mamu two example bi wunim pani baako bi
honorable members.
right abusia ma yanchia mo na awia yi na yensa mama kwa basronko ene Monday. Yes, ene Monday February 10 2025 ebraso sir yesin konya near the hottest social political program ayatu ni nisa Pampaso fiti sabre ekopem se awia no 9 bebo jibre ne kan team ne ho na yensom Ghana wo hwe wa kire mana sima mako aduasa ena bo ediapa awia donko ho na yatena si ekita affiliate stations outdo a woman ye eko ena enso atimi akra na. We are live on Facebook Radio Gold 905 FM okwa like page share feed never or comments egu honom ebre semu no yebeje bre na afen so yatimi akenkan messages ni nyina enso so e de amount sanso na ko YouTube a jumadi ni etwagu e honom a enya asem ketwa etikai na ehye ne nso efa emame honom na internet no www.radiogoldlive.com your official website and no okwa ikita radio app bi eda so na hyenso de na akokosra de odon sa pem so a akoye so kita radio set e wo kem ofie ana wadwumam a wutie pepepe tuning app no eye adwuma simple radio app no so dam kama eno so ekoye mo a enya sem ketwa amonone no stations no ye dubako. Yes, Radio Star 99.1 FM Asanteman Radio and Radio Houston 107.9 stations imiensa and na Santeba Fordia Sansona ko France ayinkro Paria ehone ya Damfopa Radio womo so edem kama ura Isaac oponjumo woni team no ekoemoa na finso oko aye Italy Vicenza nime na me Big Dream Radio womo so efa jumadina enya sem 20 kai na ehye so emam information centers across board over Ghana. Justice Bupe runabout ofa Abunawe ewa Sanko Braman ono so efa Samsona Seaward Information Center Mankasim Kronumu almost so efa Gomoa Brofo Sankofa Edem Anyofi Youngsha Grow Malam Eye Musa enso so ewo Fomsia womo ede atuntum kama enya sengmetoa over thousands of them ena nei omaje penia womo so ekoemwa na fesu yatimi ahwe na yatretre yahiem kama honom na okopie mu asin fosu a tiemie pa sabre edem kama Rich FM 98.7 Rich FM 98.7 aye manager Kwaku Minta Hayford wone oduman koma. Yes, Kwame Ajovo. Yes, Kwame Ajovo and amiagasa me director of operations asonaba AK General Mosquito wone aye team na kan nyina sabre womo so yasene atam feeding ediatum etiwo central region, some part of Ashanti region and afisu western region we ba chaw jumade ne etwagu live ewo aye Rich FM 98.7 eti kai na ehye so emame. We are live on Multi TV ewo aye Loud Selenks TV so etuko Multi TV so we are live on Loud Selenks TV on Multi TV nti Multi TV de geboso no wo kitabi no obehwe jumade ne be live Samsung the same Multi TV na no Hot TV womo so efa content no ede ato omkasa video so amadodo na so etimi atienka eti kai na ehye no so Ransford R.K.B emdin Alaska elha Samsung Ever Sabiga ohanom na Patrick Asford Wedu enso so elhanom na ene yatena si issues outdoor ene de anim be abosumi nie ena President Mahama wone Professor Nana Jenopoku Agyeman chese Ghana for ekoto santene to abademom December 7 last year na bosomi amunie ena chese yetam two great personalities see Ghana konya for the next 4 years. So far your general assessment eniema abino atimi aye success so far within a space of 30 days womo atimi aye no ne also yebejo adwenkyere na yebisao issues outwa and also enemua eba. Your general assessment about the new government, President Mahama and a Professor Nana Jenopoku Agyeman edi animono me ba cho saying and anema esi ekrono you be san come no Parliament says here me no ka say there's a probe ekoso Parliament ni nyina ayo chaos vetting koso
na some dishonorable members of parliament minim sena womo eyan kwada no me tutura for the year ase womo de niam no bia nyini akọ sese abanya pade e parliament ama nei instead say ye de your prime time ye de your precious time e de ya de hiama Ghana tumpo no sebi atutura samo a amrahye bedwafo no bi kodi ye no eno committee ene yate a probe eguso a ekoso it is ansem no e hanom yebedi eho enkomo issue so ado a President Mahama enso atimina tudwa project awdo a akra beto so wose enei ni nyina eba be start it is a project ni nyina no yeba be ka ho sebo harmo a enye asem beto atikai na ehye no so container bi a abetodwa se sa container yi enso ekita sikapa wom ena venso eniema national security for alcohol discover no bacho eno enso yebedi ho enkomo the aura yes operation recover all loot tima President Mahama etiye no a report ni chirema nei the 5-member team no womo ede so far information awdo a omaboaboa no ede kwa koma President Mahama ewo omampani atran e okanda eti led by Ura Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa wono edienim kama sanso ena team members no yes COP Nathan Kofi Boakye ya miami name Boakye wono so ka ho a chese omoko yaw dom level former auditor general former president Akufo-Addo pamono ya se kromfo a se bi ko wiade a kire no wono so e ka ho Raymond Acha product Radio Gold yes me bia betwam Raymond Acha na oye seasoned journalist meno kasa ono so ka team ni ho a omo eko ena face lawyer Martin Kwebu omo eko na yesi obiniyam wasi obiniyam yes omo krono onfa kwatikwan so for mana dia oda obeda memeti ayi meda meden meda papa zanse me hu so sabrobe mene Ghana ni hweye ha me fa Ghana japade ebi kwa na Ghana kwan sa de meka ebi ana Ghana ne sa de meka but me papa so me ye adwuma ma Ghana omkodo o man ka so far me fa o man bibia tiwa unya konya be serve ye na mo fa kwan bone so se papa so mo se o man japade wahu obi so atimi se sika ko idi o kira sembebo wo so ya mreye Ghana ni nyina dia eti issues ado a ora fo ni nyina no ora team no team agada ni nyina no me no ka sei na report ni chirema ne bibia nsi a wombeko omampani atran he na report awdo over 700 na omde akwa President John Dramani Mahama na one ne padi for so atimi atran so kama na afie hu ha wanema enso ebesifa akọ na edano efiada and President Mahama the last batch of ministers yes anoma convert na wie tinie pa the last batch of ministers na omako vet na wie nipa makoma kwa se ministers makoma ku 17 edano fida watimi amoma so akofuna mu aswai se omba be dinu kure asom Ghana ama Ghana so atime tumpon na ne senkem no wie ye ene nei woso wie minister sa first class travel au bi kwa na omana bon hoka yasise sika nyina na osi first class na chese oto odwojo no ho nyina no wosi tintontan wafa pen e da to kratas watwam ebiem on essential travels se ubetu kwa okotuei ehon ehia so ho emfa die bia mre Ghana izanse wo minister nti opesu obc office no wosi ne amodi no menya den omuni nko ne aka ne yebo ho ban enei utu kwa akokra na chief of staff Julius Debra honorable endoso wa kwantuo ni se ya kwantuo a ehon ebeba mfaso anase ya kwantuo a wone oyire ana o girlfriend na mukwakotu soroku abrochire wose sande ma ne de eye tin of the past twam enya de se yebesom ana baji sansem ne so entenei se akwantuo ho hia akwantuo basa wadi ase na yekwa yeba ne amafo ne namba bachire enne menam ha nyina no tintontan amampani John Dramani Mahama se watwam first class ticket no obie no obefa bi nei ene ye to okobi no sɛ Dubai ne yɛkɔ a baabi a R.K.B ni ne te no ɛhɔ a na honorable ministers bɛden ɛso bɛtena san sɛ obia nyɛ obia ne we ni nyina no ɔyɛ na wapɛ sika ɛde agu Ghana kɔfɛ mu na afei nso project ahodoɔ ɛne bɔhyɛ ahodoɔ a wɔne ne party ɛkɔɔyɛ na wɔmkɔsrɛ Ghanafoɔ na Ghanafoɔ nso yɛ ɔmadom ɛmɛki sure sɛ mandate nom dɛma wɔn no wɔmatumi anya sika aso atumi adan ɛde dwumadi a wɔn ɛpɛ sɛ wɔn die nti these are some of the topics a nɛ yɛatena si yɛbɛde ho nkɔmmɔ no afei so wotumi de wadwenkyerɛ ɛnso atumi aba na wokɔ WhatsApp messages na anaasɛ ma mema number 0599 922 922 0599 922 922 WhatsApp messages ni nyina mpatwɔ fafa hɔ na afei so SMS no na yɛnkenkan ɛmfama once again Ransford K.B. Emidin Heart Builders Real Estate yɛkɔyɛ yasamba yes Heart Builders Real Estate sɛ yɛkɔyɛ yasamba na ensase ahodoɔ a yɛde agu Shy Hills Chopoli ɛna Ningo Prampram no yɛgusu ɛtɔn ɛbɔ ho dawuru sɛ wɔnya sika asie bi mɛmfa ntwe wɔnum spedede Valentine ɛba oba bɛbɔ o girlfriend ho ka iPhone 13 sɛ iPhone 1 Pro Max ɛsɛ kɔtɔ ne nyina no wotɔ wie no bedo anadwo frɛ na ɔdo ato flight mode cannot be reaching kwa ɛna kyɛ sɛ yɛka kyerɛ wɔ ne nyina no wode kɔtɔ asase na wobɔlo to kiosk cross so a wobɛkɔ no asase no deɛ wobɛtumi awerɛkyi asase no akɔtena so ɛti mɛma no mɔmɔ yɛ ne nte san sɛ wobɛsiɛ tokura badwu sɛ nyɔm dea but wɔn didi ho papa yɛn nso so wɔn na bɛdidi yɛ deɛ ho obi ama yɛ kapra nti wɔnya sika fa kɔto asase ase na ne aka ne twan kakrakra wɔn flexibility in terms of sɛ wodi betua yes yɛ ma yiri wakɔ ɛmɛgye ho sika nyina dabi wobɛto ase awie a de aka no ya spreading on within the space of 6 months and so at the amount unis there also on fame eti meso menfe no yɛ ofiri akɔyɛ mete ne ka ɛboro abosome ɛbɛ ne ɛhɔnom Oba Pama.
Yodo.
If you are coming there.
Say if you makumem na meka. If makumem.
If you are coming.
Makumem papa. Ma feel na daji ne ni honti na men feel.
No fame. Obi feel be your friend.
Ma feel.
E me krokro me.
Ma feel.
Me dada me.
Me feel wan kama ba.
Ba ne oba. Etwa se oba. Ba feel be your friend no.
Okay.
Na
vice versa.
Sasa pepe.
Vice versa.
Ade yinima na mokọ ana obi hunu.
Vice versa. Vice versa. Esa ha anya na nka wonso. Obo modin na otwa me. Hala.
A video politics of equalization. Or can vice versa. Yes, ono amfra na ese me frɛ.
Ese o frɛ.
So say the person kyerɛ me.
Sa pepe.
Na say bibia bɔkɔ de.
Nyame adom.
Boss so na what saying?
Ding.
I just call commercial break and Tino. I also call commercial break on my side.
Oh, yeah, I feel your body. Now, R.K.B. dear, Chessay, for 4 by body, no. I'm crowd of my tree, Abba. I'm body, papa. Mamma, R.K.B. Dean in H.M. Mamma, war Europe. Mamma, war, hey. Me in H.M. UK for. Obia echiamu papa ya say aba. The demand is high, so we are here.
No. Ye nin komo. Na ye hwe so far Heart Builders Real Estate. Ye si afemu from.
Sa pepe.
Afemu ni nyina mente mo nka.
Ai.
Enti ekwan na ye fa so ye niema. Se asesa na ensesa ye no. Mintimi enkyere. Eti bombin komo kakra. Heart Builders Real Estate Juma Kowing Juma Bepa na modi okroma.
Yeah, that's it. Yan fancy asron kwama our lovely viewers. Enema mutie yen so enyina. Baby a wo bia wo hwe yen na afi wutie yen no ye chia osron kokra. Na Heart Builders for Radio Gold dey at seba fine form. Yen che say yen dey wote Radio Gold Heart Builders. Eni achiri kura na emmom wo ye foforo na fe na wote ye nkande a Heart Builders ye dwuma ye ku a ya ba Ghana na edi edwuma be ye mfie ensia ekodu mfie kakra ni nanso esa edwuma di a ye di ye papa nti amanfo a wo Ghana ene amanonne age yatum edwuma di a ye di titiriu ne se ye ton ensase ye si adan construction building and construction na afei yɛtɔ nsase no nso bi na mmom mprempren de yɛde no dɔɔso tie no ɛna eguso a yɛtɔn ɛne ho akadeɛ nso a ɛka ho na boacho ka asɛm bi ɔse valentine ɔtwe madwen gyina so valentine a ɛbɛi he de ɔde bɛ surprise obi a ne rain feeder ɛnyɛ phone no obi betimi awia ɛnɛ kwan ho yi apɛ obo nso yɛhwim na asase de osua brobro se tim ho ani obi ntimi nkɔtam asase nhyɛ ne botomo ontimi ntam fɛ nkɔ enwane nkɔ baabi a nti wotɔma na ɛda hɔ afebɔ ne titiriw de man so sɛmbia ni ho na somodwe nso ɛwɔ ho no otɔma na ɛde chi obi a obeda wase ada nti mpakyɛw valentine sɛ wo kai akyɛdeɛ papa ɛsombo ɛde ama wo dɔfo wabusua oyire ukun oba anase o girlfriend a mepa okyɛw beji asase wo Hearts Builders Real Estate isa sika na wo de kɔtɔ phone no ebi kra enu wobenya asase full plots ewo Hearts Builders. Yes, as ni nyina 70 by 100 dimension e full plot. E will be what Shy Hills ningo pram na Chopoli. Na asase no woni mu honti e de obekɔ no wakɔhwɛ. Na wo kɔhwɛ a eno nso ye free. Ye de wo kɔ wotena kem na wakɔhwɛ. Ye kɔ ne ye boble ye kɔ yanim. This year ye wura 2025. Enti 2024 so enti me amaje wo dia 2025 afeya na ahyase brane fa won konedi nkan akɔhwɛ radio gold for yetem so aya sorry mama ba mamu di ho adanse ese eya asase a litigation free asomodwe wo homa na mkoye madwuma na mboa monkanfo ma afoforo na wo mo ntoye nso emeto mo de eno nti nyame ya adom afiada ebe ya ne memenda 2 days ne ye de asi ho aye de kɔ ekɔhwɛ asase no na ukona wa wusha na sene ete no wopa na obepempo wenye umpeni ho nti wobepe na wopa na kyese ya ba office na face ketua mu no ya ba ye ho hyehye kama ensasi ebi eye 20,000 Ghana cedis wote ye da ho aye onwanwa Hearts Builders nkwa na ye promotion a be 2 years yense price enti brane beje wo de wo nti ne yense sign ne ye twen 20,000 Ghana cedis 200 million titisikanimu enunti ukuta fabeje baako ewo ningo pram eho na sisi a promo no gusu a ekoso nti ubeje a eye ningo de na ye wo bi wo Shy Hills wache de onim ho ankasa Shy Hills eho eye 25,000 Ghana cedis kanesikanemu eye 250 million ye wo bi nso ewo Chopoli no eho eye airport city ensi eho no na oba ho a ne da achi nyame adom na je we be airport papa bi ube hu airplane na abefu bi beji bi fire numbers no eye 0540 226 276 wanti ni ye afa pen natural bobo ne frɛ yen baby a 0540 226 276 and 0241 665 200 0241 665 200 ope blocks ope bricks ope cement ope chippings ope whatever me pacho sheshe Hearts Builders fire numbers no sisi a unya ko all social media handles aye ne ye wo ho Facebook na pa ye wo ho Instagram ye wo ho TikTok ye wo ho Twitter ye wo ho Hearts Builders wo hwehwe yen baby a be hu yen fire numbers no ne frɛ yen na hia yen wo Ashaman Kaketo Divisional Police Station a eben Queen's Hotel nso me pacho na yemfa wonko site visit, sightseeing, site experience na kwhwe ade na afi beto ade nso ye kɔ ye krom kakra enti ye kromfo munya so na montie
okay yanko ye nemne ha de Mr. Te at saying
nyame adom na se
nyame adom ho ye nti ye kɔ GBC 1 and 2
me nyina bi
kangum yanko Hearts Builders Real Estate
miato ebetowe indike mini banami Emile mi anko se like a Hat Builders Real Estate. Avale ke minye ho be mi vana gbesia gbegbe mi ava no plemia. Mi zo mo vie de egbeche ganyen keke jebe mi agagede mi aji. Tatepe de se de sike elekele mi anko se oya na nya le mi anko se egbekola Hat Builders Real Estate mi gava mi ape afoji. Tatepe de se de sike kele Radio Gold selen doyala Hat Builders Real Estate to mi be mi ni banami. Menya no de ke Hat Builders Real Estate mi ga wona okude ehope ndo wonu ike mi wona anyigba ekele mi asile epe agbososo me ike mi le jajira tepe de si ade sike elele Ghana dukoya megodo kele nkonye se mele Hat Builders Real Estate kamfu na obe novi da for na vami agbo nu de si ade sike nya ku heke ele popole anyigba pepleme ple ohotutu goma Megavon Hat Builders Real Estate Tomiva bekpekpede on de sede sike die la miaton akono le epe agbososome miape anyegbo gale epe agbososome le Shine Hills ningo pram ple Chopoli o komi ape number so ne na yomi ningo pram le Chopoli le Shine Hills hale tane komi ape number so ne yomi kola no de sia de sike die le no meguku de sia de ikebi meten gbole fia wo ya na bia mi kola mi aton ana emekuku mi ape number sa wenye 0241 665 200 0241 665 200 allo 0540 226 276 0540 226 276 na kwa numbers ke wo eyene eyola tepede sia de no nye Facebook o WhatsApp o tepede sia de social media handles de sia de ikela tuola o ya connect play Hat Builders Real Estate tolefima eyenu dodo de sia de sikedi la maten akono le epe agbososome de mawudi efidagbe kele mi ape nkumeke gbo ple mi ndagbe ke gbo mi ye de site visit o ya obe seeing is believing Tamilo Pekle Asieve cover me up door pekele Ashama Kaketo Junction opposite Ashama Divisional Command per door pe. If me a Hat Builders Real Estate Tomile Bemia would donate me a cockped Ghana duko de Siadeun. I made a said esikele Anigbadia. Me a come up door now a cockped meow. Toya gere miaji tepede said esikecho no come up number so kola and never do Ashama ko your Hat Builders Real Estate. Tepede said esike etoda me aton ava ko cover me up door. Menya anyigba de ko Hat Builders Real Estate tomijra now no de said esike kude ehon tutun la Hat Builders Real Estate to me won elepe agososome nele blocks G ele bricks G eke no de said esike de le polytanks ebe mi architectural drawing nawe Hat Builders Real Estate me aton awo opete akona no de sia de sikadiele nele biodigester di oya your Hat Builders Real Estate me aton awo no de sia de akona me ape anyigba asiele anyigba me epe agbalenya o mecheko cho 20,000 Ghana cedis versus the 30,000 Ghana cedis e ga yo peteke yo melene ela suola melo pepe asieve be na gade Hat Builders Real Estate to miaji no de sia de sikadiele kude anyigba wa me aton akona tane mawudi Fida gbekele mi apen kumeke gbo ple mi ndagbe ke gbo mi lo pekple asieve bete pe de sede sike elava ne mi akoko yide mi ape site we Shine Hills ningo pram pe Chopoli mi ape number sa wenye 0241 665 200 0241 665 200 allo 0540 226 276 0540 226 276 na kwa numbers ke opete kola na your Hat Builders Real Estate ko no de sede sike dielele epe agbososoma mi aten akopede hot sike diele be ya pole anyigba peplele Ghana alole genla Hat Builders Real Estate to mi aten akpede na po opete lepe agbososoma akpena
mi kata anti you say you see no ya poto wi de na jese no ya du ekrum yi de na jese no ti me dum besi na madam ase na next week we share and how many is there every week or 2 weeks
said ya dada na okay and then mo come chair boss say me mana kwaba so ko eno aba also me mama kwaba yes ya da se pass ya ba massage
ya yenti men kasi yenyemo alaska mama sorry yenti men kasi yenyemo yes because na me mama ho me kakra Said na more yet no. And I'm saying more home crantino. Aquaba, Maba Montanasi.
Daba, na manya yenti, Majamin sama body.
Messumania ye. And yet, Ubia keep it somebody you are. Messumania ye, next week Friday.
Me there watch you.
Next week Friday, 21st of this month. Yeah, me even mammy Ketwa. Yeah, my actually by me, so I know them bank cry. The Bapani in me. And then I take Chrome had unfortunately was film. To us, I'm black and the sun.
Come here, baby. Come here, baby. So,
me even mammy.
Miss me, me,
oh, I even want to know.
Me, mammy.
Wankasa mammy.
Miankasa me, mammy.
And then what's his name? Walk on.
Was you walk quaba?
Oh,
so quaba.
did I be there?
A weepo.
Home. Easter, when I am of
Easter, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I'm a gazi bia. We trade between the air and I'm unfortunate. And then next week, Friday, your cocoa, no.
Okay.
Tea, you could jam by nothing. Would they be away?
Very well. Fusu.
I sing for you. Sing for you, I say, Miss Second Home.
Oh, okay.
Menocas, I sing for you for you. Yeah, Rich FM. I'm for program, no.
Oh, okay.
Mogazanina and for
oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
okay. Tea. Near Tiano, no. Tifosu dear, my second home, no.
That's good.
And tea, me Mayako. And two mamma and mammy. Nine. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right. And tea, Eunice, Miss Tete. Yes. Udima Kunia, no. Priscilla Tete. Ha. Sir, me come, Mrs. Tete. Miss Tete. Are you not Miss Tete? What worry na? Won't worry. But obi da ho. Aha. But until I am sure no. Yeah. Okay. You better had brothers for us. Yes. You better had. What's that? $4.5 million. $4.5 million. Thank you so much. Alaska. Young Koya Nimini had there. Me the screenshot be out to platform so fat to so na young Koya nim. Okisi MP I know say me ya more than man shemia. Almost say me tasha's person say be fata me. Eti say I be fata na de ade ni brand jet Morgan me twense mbeba na ma be pass a comment. Me nyinto one ma ya to me nyinto one. But Mamenchia me mame Professor Nana Jinopoko Ajiman. Mamenchia me mame Professor Nana Jinopoko Ajiman, the Vice President of the Republic. Na menchia government appointees. Michia chubia niatia ni se adwuma de dia mamono adwuma yese edom ani side oson takrache. Na last Friday me di nkomo me ne panifo bi di nkomo. I won't disclose whoever made this uncommon there. But more the biggest task ahead of you are what one pair for Mubiano or Mason for may his soul rest in peace. Nana Becca you go home. Aha. You go home. But I don't go and up A2. Okay, keep you in say no. No, for we remember later. For second one, bra. It's Mason for of blessed memory. A man will tell you go home. I know, sir, the biggest task is to revive Ghana economy, all sectors, and the farmer Alaska, all sectors. The biggest task, sir, President Mahama and the team, ever revive it, all sectors, because Yenina Nimkwanya, former President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, or the Ghana Faso na economy we say amoakoni edu eti I know say ebi ma shase you have to do a lot of engagements because I don't know about the clear view of the way an manifest. I know some ministries and agencies microphone economy and nema basa you can't even trace some documents na dia. So the first 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, things will be difficult. But I know, sir, I've given myself 1 year. I have given myself 1 year, sir. After 1 year, the positive signs in the start here pick. I've given myself me based on the economy no. It's economy stability because in all bibia we are the Ghana man will say what economy the no bottom. So on the economy, I've given myself 1 year, 12 months. Say after 12 months, you know, even with positive signs. Say enema airborne say because me kai say emranio online. Mene the current agric minister Dinkomo. And the man told me, Boakye, baby akufa the Ghana economy na kono. Wasay Ghana. Wasi baby akufa the Ghana economy na kono. Wasay Ghana. Now man for face that time you know. Na eyobi no mpe obi asem. Isan say ekwan aban no fa so e conducting ho. Say ye kwaji sika na ye di na ye num. Ya kwaji sika instead say be invest sika no. Then na ye di sika na akwa consume ye consume sika no. Etina ye borrow sika for consumption. Sa no kwasi bro no beka. Ye kwaji sika na instead say ye be invest sika na sa loans no will pay for itself no. Ye nya sa de no. Na dia na ye ne se ye sika na